here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, on the set. I have a media music group with me here today. It's called Milestone Musik and Marketing Group. And I'm joined here with Mr. Dan and Mr. Curtis, which are the CEOs, is that proper to say that? Of Milestone, right? I thank y'all so much for joining us today on I10TV. Today we just wanted you guys to come out, and I know that you wanted to tell us a little bit about Milestone and how it got started. First, why don't you tell my viewers that may not know you what Milestone is actually about? What you guys do?
We Milestone Music and Marketing Group is a multimedia entertainment company that specialize in booking agencies / website design company, marketing consulting company, and we also work with people like with home business consulting, help them start their own home businesses and stuff.
Okay, that's what's up. That's really interesting. And I know right before we came on, you all were talking to me about so many things that you do underneath that. Even taught me some stuff that I didn't know about marketing. It's like totally different from what I was telling you. So when you say, when you're dealing with the music, in what aspect can you provide for that music artist type industry? What do you do underneath that?
It's just like right now with the compilation that we're working on, we have Bayou Boy Entertainment, How to Bag Records, and Four Seasons Entertainment, and we putting together a compilation album for to help market those artists under their company. You know, because a lot of them, some of them have a nice little following, a nice fan base, but some of them don't. You know, so with this product here, we'll be able to put it out there and kind of test their market. For to see who will be their most loyal followers.
So with that, how are you able to, like, you can take their music, like an artist's music, and actually put it, kind of let them know whether or not it's going to be good to be in this area or in that one. I mean, what made y'all decide? Are any of you guys artists yourself, music artists?
I used to be an artist.
Okay, Curtis?
Business-wise, promotion, I used to be an artist myself. But I feel like some people are more business people, and some people are more into the artists. You know, so I feel like as artists, I'm pretty sure we could excel as artists, but at the same time, we're building a business, and down the line we may,
decide to do
something, But this is all cause for to build this business and get artists out there that we're working with, and we want to work with different people in different areas, and at the same time as we're saying that we're trying to find their market is you can put an album out there and some people may say listening to their car, some people may listen to it and the next person may not, but that's the people we're trying to reach, is the ones that listen to it, that pay attention, and that's pretty much your fan base.
So, what made y'all most young black? And I know, don't get me wrong, it could just be me and my inexperience in the music industry. I'm not sure, but what gave you all the idea to say, okay, I don't want to be an artist? We got everybody else. Either they're artists or they're a producer, or they're the ones, or they are the managers. So what made you all come up with the idea of saying, okay, I want to deliver the marketing aspect of it. I want to deal with the distribution aspect of it. Because, like, everybody is pretty much trying to do their own things with that. So what, made y'all decide that y'all wanted to do that part of it?
With me, I started off as an artist, like I said, and, a lot of things, I've had a lot of little ups and downs, but on the way, I learned what to do and what not to do, so, and I guess I just fell more in love with the business side than the artistic side of it.
Now, did you feel like you wanted to just help other people? Because you was like, man, I learned so much, I just want to...
Because you have so many people as artists, they go, they can go record a song, build material, but but at the same time, they don't know how to get it out there. They don't know to talk to the right people. They don't know how to network, market, promote it at the same time. They can be good artists, but there's a lot of good artists that may have grown to the point that they're discouraged and they just leave it alone, because they wasn't able to, contact the right people or, get it out there. So that's what our business is part of, building that structure to, where artists, could, interact with us, and we'll show them, how to, meet those avenues, go down the right path, market and promote your stuff the right way.
Now, even with doing this, I know you say that you guys have worked with a lot of artists throughout Baton Rouge, right? Or Louisiana, period. Do you ever run into problems where, how do you get your start with that? How do you get your name out there to let people know what you're doing?
Oh man, that's like with our main website.
Okay.
I started the website in October last year, and to the day we have like 400,000 visitors.
Wow.
Because I spend a lot of time like
using your own skills on your own job.
Yeah,
right.
Because I started off like that. What really got me off into building websites. I started off doing network marketing. It wasn't really working out too good for me.
Okay.
But the guy who I was working with, one of my sponsors in it, he was like, it's not really working out too good for you because you need your own website. If you're trying to push anything online, you need your own website. So, I built a few websites that I guess I just got better at over time, because a lot of people don't know, like, when you're doing websites and stuff, like, you have to add certain, like, meta tags and stuff so the search engines and stuff can pick it up. If the search engine can't pick it up, can't nobody find it.
Okay. So definitely I10TV needs to educate them. Me, I need to educate that, because like we deal very highly on the internet and with the internet. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to take all of you in time up to talk about, but I want to ask questions too for my own self. But with that, do you also know how to set up slots? Do you do a lot of websites? Is that kind of like what your website does too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we sell a lot of advertising space on our website. So like you go on there, you might see, we got the page, the little sponsors page, and there's a lot of different people we done sold advertising space to, and we also have affiliations with those companies also.
You got started off to say, to doing the Milestone, gradually growing into Milestone. What about you, Curtis? I know you told me that you were an artist at one point, but then what made you decide, like?
What actually made me decide to be a part of the business was my CEO here. The overall things what he was doing, the business plan that he had, that actually, shot me towards, to be a part of that, because at first, I was actually going towards the point of being a writer, doing like scripts and stuff like that, and writing music. But then I, hooked back up with him, and he told me he was starting a company by the name of Milestone Musik and Marketing Group, and he went over with me with the business plan and the overall, path he wanted to go down, and I saw it as an opportunity. So here we are now, a year later.
Okay. So 1 year actually into doing Milestone. Milestone has actually been there. And where are you all located? Where are you founded? Where in Baton Rouge? Is it in Baton Rouge or is it in Port Allen?
In Baton Rouge.
Okay. Where is it? Do you actually work out of a building or?
Right now, I travel with my office, my laptop.
Okay.
What we're working on now, we should be in a building by around November.
Okay.
We have a few guys out, scoping some stuff for us.
Okay, so you're actually going to be working out of a building which would allow more room for people to actually come in.
Yes.
So I know I talked about the website building, and like for most, that doesn't really have a lot to do with the artist part of that. Do artists really have websites, or that just mostly has to do with just like people that wants to start their own promoting, or kind of like what I'm doing, or kind of like what you're doing that's trying to.
I mean, everyone, if you're trying to do anything online,
Okay.
you know, whether you're an artist, a model, or actress, actor, whatever,
Okay.
you know, eventually you're going to need your own website.
Okay.
And the type of, because, like, being an artist, you know, is like 10% talent, 90% business. You know?
Okay.
So you gotta, any business eventually needs a website, because your website it'll become like your most powerful marketing tool. You know?
Okay.
Because anything that someone want to find out about you, the first thing they gonna ask you is like, how can I find you online?
Exactly, because like internet right now is everything.
Yeah, because artists can't, you know, go and knock on every fan door and be like, you know, this is me and, you know, this is my personal. But whereas a website, you know, you can go on there and, you know, listen to their, you know, their bio, their story, you know, and all sorts of things about it.
The access of your laptop, you actually can do a lot of working right from just a call from a simple phone call. You can actually get this marketing with the websites and everything going like ASAP. What I know you so, but other than that, how do you gain your business? I know through Facebook, and how else?
Our main tool is our website. You know, I'll be on Facebook, but I don't really spend too much time on it. Just like little postings, let people know what we're doing, and mainly check out our website. You know, because everything that someone want to know about us is right there on the website.
Okay. Now, what we can do for an artist? I know one of your artists I just interviewed, K No Dadon. I know that you all have worked diligently just recently with him, and you told me a lot of other artists that you guys have worked with. In the aspect of an artist, I want my viewers. I know they are probably wondering, what can it do for an artist, a music artist? Why do they need to come to Milestone Marketing?
Because I mean, basically, like, you know, we could help like with the website design team. You know, help the artists put together long web pages, and you know, you able to reach a bigger market. You know, because like a lot of artists, a lot of them not really financially stable for the catch a $400-500 flight. You know,
right.
So I mean, with a website, I mean, you know, you could catch that flight, you know, through your website. You know?
Right.
Because,
Go ahead.
Because like anything that, like if somebody might call and be like, well, okay, send us your demo or send us your press kit. You know, okay, your website or web page is your online press kit. I mean, it's the same thing. You know.
Okay. And you all can actually make like their bios and everything for them online. Wow. And I know you were telling me about distribution. Tell me a little bit about the distribution of it, aspect of it for an artist.
Well, that's like with the compilation we're working on now. We're actually going through Dub Jam with the distribution for this project.
Okay.
So I mean, that's why.
And when you say this project, just in case the fans don't know what is.
We have a compilation album coming out.
Okay, for the compilation.
The name of the album is The Fixation.
Okay. All right. So you want to tell us a little bit about that, Curtis?
There's a number of artists by the name of Bayou Boys Records and Hollaback Entertainment and Four Seas Entertainment coming together, you know, to build this, you know, this compilation of great music. It's several artists that we have from each record company, and what I say is when he, you know, hit on is there to build a market for them and then find out where their
market. Okay, to help everybody grow. They all great idea.
Yeah, because I mean, like when you look at like Bayou Boy Entertainment, you know, you have Queen Hitter, Jill, T-Tyler, DOT, Iceman, Dot-Com Beats, you know, who do the engineering and the producing, the video. I mean, the dude is a genius. To be honest with you, when you look at all these artists, like some of them, Jay Fletcher, Queen Hitter, they have a nice fan base. You know, Jay Fletcher already on magazine cover, Real Talk Music Award winner, Mr. Louisiana, Next to Blow Award winner. You know, so you know, got a few radio spins. You know, with some of his earlier projects. You know. And when you take a company like How to Bad Records, you know, talented group of people, you know, but they haven't found their fan base yet. You know, so that's what the purpose of this project is.
Okay.
You know,
to kind of help them find their fan base.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because these are all, you know, talented artists, but at the same time, you know, you need to be able to show and get it out there, that talent, for everybody to, you know, look at something visual as audio also, you know.
Okay.
And then once people, you know, see that talent, then, you know, they're going to rush to it.
Okay.
And then it all, you know, goes from there.
Okay. So I know that when we talked earlier, we talked about distribution with the music CDs. So you all are not like a promotion. Like we see these guys out promoting and they passing out the CDs because they're all jazzed up. Y'all don't look like I see y'all out there in the heat
we have
or in the cold.
We have a separate street team for that.
Okay.
Like
So so you guys are really, I mean, well established Milestone marketing. I mean, you have a team already developed, pretty much a corporation, because I got a chance to meet some of the artists and the other, what is it? Y'all help me. Four Seasons. Your partners, your artists with the Kano the Don. I mean, you all seem to have everything already, you know, established. I know that you guys said that you're actually looking to go into a building soon. And at this building, it'll be able to not just, is it going to have other things in the building, or is it going to just be Milestone actually doing the marketing, or is it going to be like a studio too for artists if they want to come there? If it's not, then let me put this idea in your mind.
That's exactly what it's going to be.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
Well, we're going to have the Milestone.
Okay.
Each department is separated. You know,
Okay.
we have, like, with the web design team, you know, we actually have it's more than me that just be working on the website.
Wow.
You know? And,
Okay.
like with the booking agency, you know, and the studio gonna be separated. So, I mean, anything it's gonna be like a one-stop shop
For everything that you need. Okay, for starting a business, whether it be artist-wise, but just as far as, is it okay to say that? Just all the way around.
All the way around.
Okay. So what, and I mean, you were saying booking. Tell us about that. Like that, I know I hear that a lot when you're talking about the artists, music artists. So what part do you play in the booking part then?
Well, in the booking, like some artists, you know, the key to actually selling records is you have to be doing a lot of live performances. You know, because a person they'll be more excited about buying your album if they actually can see you perform.
Okay. Okay.
And but a lot of artists don't really know how to go by doing that. You know, they don't know the people who they need to contact, such as the venue people, promoters. You know, so that's where we come in and just try to find out, like, you know, what it is they're trying to do, or you know,
That before we continue, like, what is your input on this music industry? Because I'm always trying to get input on that. Like this music industry now, not on I10, not on BET. I was going to say I10, but not on BET or not on TV. I'm talking about right here at home in Louisiana. Give me your feedback on that. What's your input on that music industry here?
kind of hard, you know, being a new artist or a new record company, because I mean it's little to no respect for you. You know, that's something that you have to go out there and really work hard and earn that. You know, and like, and it's like a lot of people don't want to give you opportunities. You know, I mean it's a lot of talented people. It's hard. You know, like trying to get your songs on the radio and stuff. I mean, you have all these superstars, you know, that you competing against. So I mean, you know, by you being a fresh artist is tough.
Jan Curtis.
I say it in this way. It's just like a job. It's who you know. It's really who you know. I mean, it's a lot of artists that have gone, you know, gotten to the point where they're at now because of who they know. And it's a lot of, you know, artists, you know, that want to get to that stage, that are very, very talented, but, you know, they keep getting knocked because they have no connections, you know, no funding, or no money, you know. It's just, and it's hard. Like I say, I know a lot of talented guys out there, but, you know, but at the same time, it is, like you said, it's hard. We don't know anybody in the industry. Because a lot of people, you know, people shut doors on you. Like I was listening to about a few minutes ago, that a guy said that he get demos, and, you know, it's how he feel at the time. He'll listen to it. You know, if he's not feeling all right, you know, it just gets pushed to the side.
And I respect what you guys are doing, because you're not only willing to step in front of the camera or step out like a lot of the artists is doing, but you're willing to step up and say, you know what, I'm going to educate you. I'm here to educate these artists that we have. Because without that, and if you ask me that same question, then that's what I would also say. In agreement with the fact that we don't help each other, or that they are not able to get to, you know, the ones that are trying to, as artists, are not able to get in these places because they don't know people. I would add to that they're not educated. We get these the artists that are out here writing in their bedrooms or making their own beats, but they have no idea on where to go. They have no. I hear the man on the radio say so many times, and Tangela and them say so many times, like, man, they bring me these CDs and these little, you know what I'm saying, homemade packages, you know, so they don't know. And I just have big respect for you guys for stepping up and willing to take that step forward to say, let me be the person that can educate you. I can market your stuff. I can show you how to put your music out there, show you where to go, you know, help you get shows. You know, I think it's wonderful what y'all are doing.
Because the thing I love most about the music industry, I mean, it's so many different avenues, you know what I mean? And it's a lot of artists, you know, I mean, they call them starving artists, you know, okay. They really shouldn't even be starving. I mean, but if you don't have the education and the knowledge of the business that you in, you know, then you're going to be starving.
Exactly.
You know? And like a lot of them, like, you know, you get to talking to them and you be like, okay, well, do you have your publishing set up? They're like, what's that? You know, they don't even know what it is. And if you don't even have your publishing set up, then you're missing out on a lot of money. You know, money that you could be, you know, collect royalties off of.
So I know that with all that you guys have to offer, it has to be a way that everybody can get in contact with you. So let our viewers know how they can contact you.
MilestoneMusic.net. That's MilestoneMusic.net. I'm on there all the time. I'm always logging in, checking emails, answering emails. So that'll be the best place for the rich.
Thank y'all so much for coming on to I10TV and just giving us, educating myself as well as the viewers on I10TV about Milestone. We're going to talk some more about I10TV, but is it anything that you want to tell your viewers or tell your fans?
Oh, man, just check out the website and give us to contact us, and if you need help, we're willing to sit down, talk to you, and help you in the way we can.
We gonna holler at you.